Heat 2 gets encouraging status update from Michael Mann. It's an exciting project. A new update for Heat 2 has come from Michael Mann. The first film, released in 1995 and based on the true story of Neil Macaulay, who was a criminal hunted down by police officer Chuck Adamson, was directed by Mann and starred Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Val Kilmer. It earned positive reviews and is still revered today, holding an 83% rating from critics and a 94% from viewers on Rotten Tomatoes, which reflects its status as one of Mann's best. Heat 2 has been in the works for several years. Speaking with Vulture, Mann has provided a promising update for Heat 2. Reportedly acting as a prequel and sequel to the original, Mann confirmed that he just finished the screenplay and handed in the first draft. While adding that he submitted it specifically to Warner Bros., he said, "Any more than that, I can't talk about, but it's an exciting project." The possibility of a follow-up to Mann's heist movie Heat, which is now considered a classic, initially came in 2016, when Mann announced that he was first writing a follow-up to his novel. This materialized as the book Heat 2, which was released in 2022 and warmly received by readers. Then, in 2023, the film adaptation was finally announced, with development updates gradually emerging ever since alongside casting rumors. While some may consider that the progress on Heat 2 is moving somewhat slowly, the fact that Mann has the strong foundation of a novel is comforting, especially since he co-wrote it himself. Now that the first draft of the screenplay has been submitted to Warner Bros., development can pick up. This is assuming the studio approves of Mann's screenplay. Even then, it may require some rewrites or adjustments. Nevertheless, Heat 2 is now closer than ever to actually moving towards production, which is a good sign. To ensure that Mann's artistic integrity stays intact, and that his work remains undiminished, it's important to practice patience when considering his creative process. The endeavor of first writing a novel and then using it to make a movie is inherently difficult, as drafting a novel alone takes a lot of time and work, even before editing is factored in. Mann is essentially repeating this process again with the film's screenplay, and it's only the first draft that has been submitted. That being said, I'm assuming that a lot of refinement was already done when editing the highly rated novel, which the screenplay is seemingly based on. Therefore, I trust that the film adaptation of Heat 2 will be something of great value if Mann continues this rigorous process. However, it may make fans impatient, which could be understandable. For those who really can't wait for the narrative of Heat 2 without the audiovisual language of film, the novel is already available,